Kobe Neenan kicking it away. And Jeff Badette backs up into the end zone and won't bother to take it out. Ohio State didn't play like a true freshman, and he gets the first carry here. And gets back to about the line after leaving early in that game last week against Ohio State. It is Sermon again. And maybe just a yard for Sermon. Couple of and the first pass of the game for Mayfield is complete over the middle, right near the first down mark. Threw for 3 touchdowns last week. They'll pitch it back to him, and a man streaking down the middle of the field is Jeffrey Mead. But he couldn't. He's looking at Andrews again, who got a little bit of separation, but a flag is thrown, and then he coughed up the football. It goes right into the arms of the Tulane nickelback, Jared Franklin. It is going to be first down Tulane if that pass interference is offensive. And here against Tulane, the first pass of the game on the first play from scrimmage for Jonathan Brantley. And it is the keeper, Brantley. And he gets up across midfield, but a flag does come in. Joins Brantley in the backfield. And this time it is Dontrell Hilliard. And Hilliard on the cutback gets to the outside and pushed out of bounds just shy of the 30-yard line.
Theme plays out here today.
And thanks, CT. They hand it off here to Dontrell Hilliard, who had 34 yards on him. This time it's to Sherman Beatty, and he slips through and down across the 15. Finally wrestled down. Underdogs against Navy. They lost by 2 points, 23-21. Beatty into the pile for a couple of yards. As the one getting the football here and pulled back out, it is Brantley. And that time he has the ball at the 9. They need 8. They'll throw it, and it is knocked away, but a flag comes. Stephen Parker. Hilliard up the middle, and it's a touchdown for Tulane. The fumble. And this Green Wave team has come into Norman. Backing up to take it is Marcellus Sutton, and he will take it up across the 15 and then runs into a tackler just shy of the 20-yard line. Anderson in the backfield. Flowers as a blocker, and Anderson can't get to the outside, can't get back to the line of scrimmage. Sermon in motion. Play action, taking a shot. He has a wide open C.D. Lamb. No chance for anyone for Tulane to catch him. An 82-yard touchdown for Lamb.
And nothing special about it.
Austin Seibert for the extra point. Ties things up for the Oklahoma Sooners. This one is kicked out of the back of the end zone. One more note on that 82-yard pass. Hilliard to his right and looking to throw. And he will. It is complete to Jabril Cluis, and then he is wrestled down right at the first down marker. And they hand it off here to Hilliard. Out to the 40. He's only thrown it 8 times in the first couple of games in the spot duty that he has had. As he steps up here, takes it, has a couple of Sooners dragging behind him before Kenneth Murray ultimately brings him down, but a 5-yard gain. Hand it off to Hilliard, and he spills forward close. It is Beatty trying to cut his way through, and still on his feet for a little bit longer. Hand off to Hilliard, and he continues to fight his way through. It seems like there's a lot of contact in the backfield. Dontrell Hilliard takes the football. That's already his 7th carry of the game. The rushing list, top 10 in the touchdown list, and a pass here over the middle is complete. Taron Ancalad.
Type teams.
On the keeper. Brantley with a juke and a touchdown. Jonathan Brantley from 14 yards out. The Green Wave have scored on each of their first 2 possessions. And has taken over kicking duties from Kobe Neenan this week, and he puts the extra point.
Pretty impressive numbers out there in Oklahoma State.
This one off the hands of Badette. That was the starter last week and was playing until he fumbled on the second possession, and then he wasn't seen again. And he gets the carry here.
Ride the wave into a victory here.
Don't ride the Green Wave, though. Mayfield steps up. Short pass is complete. Marquise Brown finds a lane on the outside.
But you got to do this consistently.
Mayfield ups the tempo, sets himself, and looking long. Brown can't. Adams to the right of Mayfield. And they will get it to Adams in the flat. Everybody's got a block, and Adams has a chance to cut back and get all the way up to the 41-yard line. It's coming into this drive, and now Adams has 20, and they give him the ball again. Rin got going. They rode him the rest of the way. Abdul Adams back in this one over the middle and over the head of Mark Andrews. He's tall. Most of that courtesy of the 82-yard touchdown grab. This is Adams again with some green in front of him. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. 50. Come in with Mayfield, but it is Mayfield to throw. Has some time over the middle. Open, complete, and a touchdown. CeeDee Lamb has them both for the Sooners. This one from 22 yards out. And just is out for the point after. And it is Oklahoma responding, but they... Thanks, CT. It's hard to argue with that. As this one is kicked out of the back of the end zone. We were in... Hand off to Hilliard. And he's able to dance his... And of course, they like their quarterback to run with it. That time the option does go to Hilliard. In years they've had to prepare for this type of offense. Hilliard doing that. Brantley, the quarterback. Well, he continued to fight
today, but it looks like it.
They put it in the hands of Darius Bradwell, the fourth different running back to check into the game for Tulane on third down today. And Brantley spins, and it'll be close. 3 men in the backfield, and it's the quarterback with the option. There was nowhere to pitch it. There was nowhere to run. 3 of Tulane's drive have had at least 8 plays on it. They throw it here, and having to come back for it was on Kalad by Brantley. Only his 5th attempt. He's going to run right up the gut here. The quarterback keeper for Brantley, and he's got it. 120 rushing yards in the game. Tulane 139 plus here as Brantley.
Hey, that tackle there.
Stephon Hutterson goes into the pile, and the pile moves in Tulane's favor to run the football today for Tulane. And that one is picked right to Parnell Motley, and now it's a foot race. The only one back there is Brantley, the quarterback, and now he's got a blocker, and it's going to be a pick 6 for Parnell Motley.
And exactly what I was talking about. You got to stay awake because this team...
He stepped in after Jordan Parker was lost for the season. Out of the back of the end zone. No chance for the first quarter. The last time that Baker Mayfield was on the field. 6 pass attempts for Brantley and the Green Wave. Here's the option. Hilliard knocked out of bounds. Right up the middle. And Hilliard just puts his head down and picks up the first down. He's averaging 6.5 yards a carry. Darius Bradwell broke. The sun not glaring as Bradwell takes it forward. Another. They hand it off to Bradwell again. And they've got some injuries to deal with as well. Hilliard right behind his quarterback again. They're trying to option and couldn't get away. Read by Parnell Motley. He got him off the field last time with the pick 6, and he does it again. They bring him in for the pooch punt. And it's well placed and downed inside the 5. But he's got a lead for the first time as Marcellus Sutton takes since 2000. Mayfield on a pump, and Lamb adjusts and came back and stays on his feet. Last week it was Trey Sermon. And this carry, it's Sutton again. And good luck taking down Marcellus Sutton. Trey Sermon, Marcellus Sutton, Abdul Adams. And coming back on the reverse is Jeff Badet. Flags fly as Badet takes it into the end zone.
Yeah, it's going to be close. They might get CeeDee Lamb coming back and targeting. He lays a vicious block to open up the run, but
that's Terrace Chanel.
Might have been a little too vicious.
It was Badet on the reverse. It was 44 yards. But it may be coming back.
You know, I'm not too mad about this. These are some of the hits that they're trying to get rid of in college football.
Personal foul, blindside, targeting, number 9 of the offense. 15-yard penalty. Replay first down.
The significant part of
The
that
previous
play
play is now under further review.
is not the reversal of the touchdown. It's not the loss of yardage. It's that touchdown back here in the final minutes of the first half. And he's going to take a deep shot and a diving play by Mark Andrews.
Huge play by Mark Andrews. You're exactly right. Diving and getting all that back in some. You're kind of worried about them having been that 15-yard penalty, but to get back and one.
Tulane was never set. They quickly snap it. They throw it to Marquise Brown. And he's a high snap. Mayfield able to knock it down with his fingertips. And he's going to take it, escape, and get out of bounds. Mayfield under pressure. Got rid of it over the middle of the field. And Brown in and out of his hands. Mayfield wide open. Touchdown, Abdul Adams.
Where was this guy? Abdul Adams saying, "Give me the ball, coach."
Mayfield. Seibert adds on the extra point.
Ball out there.
This bouncing kick towards the sideline is fielded by Beatty. Out across the 20. It has been 21 straight points scored by Oklahoma as Hilliard gets just a yard. Brantley tried to go up the middle and he got clocked by Gallimore. That's tune-up before Big 12 play starts next week against Baylor. Brantley for the first time. Jeff Badette calls for a fair catch and makes it at the 41-yard line. A bye week last week. As Mayfield to throw on first down if he can escape, but he cannot. Mayfield. Lots of space over there for Badette. And Mayfield just got rid of it. And it's just overshot for Jeffrey Mead.
Anyone back, they don't care.
Austin Seibert. Just his third punt of the season. And it bounces into the end zone. 6 was the other touchdown. And no doubt not mounting his jersey for the start of the half and then had to go back in the locker room as he has been ejected from the football game. It is kicked out of the back of the end zone. Tulane won the toss in the first play of the second half. The handoff to Dontrell Hilliard, who had 86 yards on 15 carries in the first half. 2nd and 8. Wanted to pass, had to tuck it and run, and it turns out into a great play for Tulane as Brantley shoved out of bounds by Motley, but not before 13 yards and a first down. The quarterback 14 carries for 62 yards now, and he's going to have to throw it here. He's taking a deep shot. Off the fingertips. Up against as well. Back-to-back passes here. Brantley sliding down. Did he make the catch? Jabril Cluis is credited with the catch right in front of the Oklahoma bench. Missed his last 4 and has thrown a pick. And he gets sacked from behind. The ball came out. Kenneth Mann was able to get to Brantley. And they do rule it a fumble, and Hilliard was able to get on top of it. Badette backing up here, and that one is booted into the end zone. A 59-yard punt results in a touchback. And they will hand it off here to Marcelius Sutton. They send Adams in motion, and then they throw it to him. Abdul Adams has lots of green out there. Dragged down by the ankles at the 40-yard line. Mayfield here. Wants to go long. Wasn't there. Comes back across the field. Looking for somebody to get open, and he does complete it. And staying in bounds is Brown as he gets to midfield, but he'll be a yard shy. The Oklahoma in the country. Haven't done anything to dissuade that as Adams runs into a pile. Mayfield escapes, takes a shot towards Calcaterra, and the tight end had it knocked out of his hands. P.J. Hall able to, on 3rd and 8, steps up, taking another shot, this time towards Badette. Out of the back.
But not on back-to-back plays.
Not a good punt here. Takes a bounce right about the 15-yard line. 2006 with Vince Young. Dontrell Hilliard, just a yard there. Bradley to the 20. To Beatty out of the backfield. Did he stay in bounds is the question. They'll mark him out a couple of yards shy. Lamb to return it. Jeff Badette is back. And it's a short punt. It'll bounce around the 40 and take a Tulane bounce down to the 30-yard line. He had an 18-year run here before stepping aside in early June and handing the keys to the Ferrari to Lincoln Riley, and Abdul Adams is off to the races. Yeah, knocked out of the 20-yard line. Run from scrimmage for OU this season. Mayfield, a pump fake, and then he's taken down. After the 4-yard loss, 2nd and 14, Mayfield sets, fires over the middle, complete. Mark Andrews. Oklahoma 3rd down. And Adams does convert. They're now 3 for 5 in the football game. Quick throw. Broken up. What an athletic play on the breakup by P.J. Hall.
Yep.
Marcelius Sutton right up the middle for the touchdown.
Sutton just following those big offensive linemen. Look at them all fired up. Still talking enough trash. Letting everybody know we're the biggest, baddest dude.
Close to 6 yards per carry over the first 2.
Does a good job finding holes and finding space. And then obviously finding the end zone. And he's also running down on kickoff.
That one almost split the uprights on that kick from Cyber. Brantley dragged down by Okoronkwo. Brantley looking to throw. Couldn't go left. He'll run it. And he is eventually dragged down by Emmanuel Beal. And 9. They are 4 for 9 on 3rd down, and he is sacked. The ball came out. Okoronkwo. Entire play with only his left arm. They almost got to the punter. They are not throwing a flag for the contact there, as the punt will come to rest right about the 41-yard line. This is week 3, and he only played 1/2 of the first week, and he's going to take a shot downfield and overshoots Grant Calcaterra. Field right now. And he gets the ball. First contact in this game. Mayfield. Pocket collapsing. Now he's got plenty of time. Now he's got to get away again. Mayfield on the move. No one to throw to. He'll take it for as many yards as he can, and then a late shove there. Going for it on 4th and 4. Mayfield to throw. Double clutched and then threw it right through. Flag comes, though, on the contact with Jeffrey Mead. We have a new quarterback in for Tulane. This is Khalil McLean, and he tried to stretch it out. Kenneth Murray having none of it. News today, the normal starter Jonathan Banks injured against Navy last week, and that pass closer to the feet than the hands of Darnell Mooney. And down he goes. Neville Gallimore was in there, and DJ Ward came to his help.
Neville Gallimore, the Canadian bulldozer.
With an 8-yard loss. Badette is back, has to back up, won't bounce to him, and he'll watch it continue to roll. Big man. Trey Sermon. A handoff from Baker Mayfield. Mayfield takes his time. Lots of room for Marquise Brown, and now even more space. Dragged out of bounds to the 41-yard line. It's 5 solo as Mayfield rips one to the far side of the field. Complete to Marquise Brown, who he had 1st and 10 from the 30. Sutton cuts around, knocked down just shy of the 10-yard line. Nowhere to run this time for Adams. Just got back to the line of scrimmage. And he's a guy that was highly coveted out of high school. This is a pass. It's a completion. It's a touchdown for Jordan Smallwood.
I promise I was going to say pop pass, but I thought it was going to be Flowers and not Smallwood. Well, nothing feels better than that. Reception, touchdown, and
another impact player on this Oklahoma defense, who is short a couple of defensive backs in this game because of injury. Plan on using him at some point in the future, maybe not this season. As this is Darius Bradwell. Emerges for a few more yards. Lane's last touchdown came 4:28 in the first quarter. Darius Bradwell again moves the chains. On the option. McClain, the late pitch bobbled, and this ball is all Oklahoma and Kenneth Murray.
Exactly.
Kyler Murray, the transfer from Texas A&M, hands it off to Rodney Anderson. Throw from Murray, complete to Meade. And Meade tackled just before getting to the 30 by Trey Jackson.
He is someone that they want to get in on the offense and give some looks to.
This is Sermon. Eventually taken down by Lawrence Graham, but an 8-yard carry. The threat to score every time he runs with the football. He gave it off to Rodney Anderson here. Sermon gets away and gets in. Touchdown, Trey Sermon in Oklahoma.
And nothing crazy about it, just a simple off-guard run play.
For Trey Sermon, the true freshman, the first touchdown of his career.
I'm going to go play at Oklahoma. I'm going to go show up early and compete.
This one goes out of the back of the end zone again.
One of the more special linebackers at this place.
McClain started running out on the option. He got clocked. Ken Wave went 4-8 in his first year at the helm for Tulane. McClain was able to pitch it to Hilliard and pick up the first down. There is a lot of football talent in the state of Louisiana.
I didn't think I was ever going to leave.
McClain trying to beat the outside, and they won't let him go. Trey Brown, step for step, and a 4-yard loss. To throw, if he can. He'll take off instead. And he's knocked out of bounds before midfield, so on the option, got rid of it at the last moment. True freshman, Dave Ledford, got the conversion on 4th down.
They need to get their, get their licks in the game.
McClain on the keeper, just back to the line of scrimmage.
Team and pretty much foiled their plans for the rest of the season. That's not what this team wants to do.
Utterson got tackled immediately by Addison Gums. Burdett is back to receive this punt. Tells everybody to get away. And this one will bounce down near the goal line and kept out on the 1. And Trey Sermon just able to get out of the end zone. It was Kyler Murray out to the 10. Goes it off here on 3rd and 2. He'll throw. He's got the arm. It is complete. And a first down. Handoff goes to Rodney Anderson. And a flag comes in at the end of Anderson's run. Last week against Ohio State. Kyler Murray taking a deep shot. And he got it! Lands in the hands of Marquise Brown.
And how about that going up top on the play right here? It's a big toss by Kyler Murray and an even a bigger job by Marquise Brown running into it.
I'll tell you what, Dave, that ball was in the air for an eternity. You see the yardage there. Had pass plays of 82 and 87 yards. Receivers with over 100 yards as he's 3 for 3 with 103 yards and a touchdown.
I think he broke the computer. You might stand a chance, but if they can have the run and the pass like they did today, they're going to be a hard team to beat.
4th and 8, they'll have to punt it from their own 27. Burdett calls for the fair catch, and now has to come up to get it. That wind is wreaking havoc on the ball in the air. They got a friendly bounce after being blown back by the wind. 31-yard line after going into Columbus last week and picking up a big win over then number 2 Ohio State. They just fumbled the football here.
As they got a bunch of guys included in the rushing game this week, but he definitely showed that he deserves to touch the ball throughout this season. You want to see young kids bounce back like that. You don't want them to be remembered for a fumble. Take their shot right here.
McClain steps up, throws shy of the end zone, incomplete as the clock hits 0 and the game is over. Tulane had a 14-7 lead at one point in this game, but Oklahoma roars back and then some and wins 56-14 for the 13th consecutive win for the Oklahoma Sooners.
Yeah.